so much fallout from that report that President Trump revealed highly classified info to the Russian foreign minister ambassador during that White House meeting last week.
Let's explain what's at stake right now. This is information about the fight against ISIS that is so sensitive that the U.S. doesn't even share it with our allies. It could jeopardize the source of the secret. If true, this could be the most significant and dangerous mistake of the Trump presidency.
And we've got our incredible team standing by, and they're covering every angle.
And we begin at the White House with our senior correspondent, Cecilia Vega, who was there for all the fallout all through the night. Good morning, Cecilia.
A long night indeed, George. Here, the presidents, as you know, are legally allowed to declassify information. The bigger question here right now is, did President Trump reveal classified intelligence that could jeopardize the source of that information and risk critical intelligence sharing agreements with some of our closest allies? This morning, the White House in damage control mode. National Security Advisor H.R. McMaster stepping up to the cameras, denouncing the Washington Post report that claims President Trump disclosed extremely sensitive intelligence during last week's meeting with Russian officials.
At no time were intelligence sources or methods discussed. And the president did not disclose any military operations that were not already publicly known. I was in the room. It didn't happen.
He left without taking questions.
Thank you.
But McMaster did not directly address the key finding of that report, that the president shared highly classified information that could compromise a key source of intelligence on ISIS. The reverberations still being felt from that bombshell, that classified intelligence allegedly about an ISIS plot in Syria. The Post says it was given to the U.S. by a partner and is so sensitive that not even allies have access to it. The president reportedly boasting to the Russians about his briefings and inside knowledge. Aides were so concerned, the Post says they asked that the controversial portion be stricken from internal memos and for the full transcript to be limited to a small circle of recipients. Opponents pounced, pointing to then candidate Trump on the campaign trail and his tough words about Hillary Clinton's handling of classified intelligence.
In my administration, I'm going to enforce all laws concerning the protection of classified information.
This morning, the Washington Post reporters behind that explosive report defending it.
Many sources we've talked to in covering this administration are concerned about how intelligence and classified, sensitive information is treated and handled. We stand by our story 100%.
They are definitely standing by their story. Now, the timing of this report could not be worse for this administration. Of course, it falls on the heels of the White House's bungled firing of the FBI director. After this story broke here last night, we heard yelling behind closed doors here in this West Wing. Robin, this is a White House in chaos right now.